Chief Justice Roberts to administer the presidential oath of office.
Please raise your right hand.
Okay, so first of all, let me say this. I like that. I like that Trump was like, hey, I like that he wasn't gonna let Kavanaugh swear him in. Yeah, because he's like, first of all, you're a little rapist, my nigga. I'm a big rapist. You know what I mean? I really do this. You know what I mean? You do that. You did a little shit. You know what I mean? I'm really really the big dog. You know what I mean? Sexual predator. You know what I mean? So I respect that he big dogged him and said, hey, only one of us on stage. You know what I mean? I'm the bigger act. I'm the bigger show. You know what I mean? I was grabbing women by the coochies before you was even really popping out. So I respect that. You know what I mean? It was. You know, that's some gang shit, honestly. I also like that Trump, especially his second time around, he's like, hey, my nigga, I'm standing by myself, you know what I mean? Fuck my goofy ass kids. And another thing, I know he's not gonna let Barron stand by him because, first of all, imagine Trump letting a nigga taller than him stand by him, even if his own son. Nah, abso-fucking-lutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Kyle said it was freezing. Yeah, I bet it was freezing. Yeah, I mean, because Obama was so cool. Yeah, I mean, he brought the temperature down. Quebec said Trump didn't even put his hand on the Bible. Yeah, because he's not trying to burn to death.
And repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
I, Donald John Trump.
This is so crazy, yo. You're absolutely right, quick. He didn't put his hand on that Bible at all.
I will faithfully execute
the office of President of the United States.
Cause he's like, first of all, he goes, why you got this woman upstaging me first? And listen, look, all the kids came down. It's so funny because the kids are like, Dad, why didn't you wait for us? He's like, nigga, I'm not doing this with y'all. Fuck out of here, number one. Plus, you know, wait, where the fuck is Eric and Tiffany? Did Eric and Tiffany not get a fucking invite? That's so crazy. Imagine, like, listen, I understand Ivanka being there because, like, she's such a baddie, and we all know Trump wants to fuck his daughter. And yeah, I mean, like, she's fire. What can I say? She's not my daughter. But like a man, and like I understand, you know what I mean, Barron, because like Barron's kind of like the coolest of his boy kids, you know what I mean. But like, imagine being outranked by fucking dope fiend Don Jr. Like, he looked like he's fucking benzed out right now. Look at his fucking eyes, boy. He ain't seeing nothing. He ain't seeing Nathan. And let me tell you what I do like about the fact that Trump didn't put his hand on the Bible. Is I know in his mind, he's like, yeah, I've got a loophole. I don't have to follow any of the oaths of office if I don't put my hand on the Bible. It doesn't count, folks. It's like crossing my fingers, okay? I'm not leaving. Fucking ridiculous.
the office of President of the United States,
and will, to the best of my ability,
and will, to the best of my ability,
preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
The Constitution of the United States.
Oh, shit.
So
Is that Tiffany right there? She
So
scared
help me
the...
God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
Yo, she scared the shit out of me. like she wasn't supposed to be there. Like, Trump was like, Jesus Christ. Boo. Boo. Goofy. Wow, that was trash. Every piece of that was ass. I just cannot believe they have her dressed like this. This is actually crazy. Now my boy Trumpito balling in the back too. God damn, he done lost his sauce, boy. Fuck. Nala said, that's crazy. The guy from The Apprentice is president again. You know, it's so crazy. It's less crazy when you look at American history. You know what I mean? Like, one day somebody woke up and was like, damn, the nigga from all of the bad cowboy movies is the president of the United States. And I think he hates black people. You know? Fucking bizarre. Now said that random weird dude who was on WWE once betting to shave his head, which I watch live, is president. Yo, honestly, when are we going to do the right thing and make Vince McMahon the Secretary of Labor? When are we going to do it? You know? Chat, when are we going to do the right thing and make Vincent something McMahon the Secretary of Labor? When is it going to happen? I need to know. Hey, abso-fucking-lutely not. Do not bring out a gang of white niggas singing to me. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Kyle said Melania looked like she was struck by a smooth criminal. Yeah, that's what Nala said too. That shit was hilarious, honestly, and it's true. She was. She also wants to know if Annie is okay. Very important questions. I like that Trump pretends like he knows lyrics. He just like me for real. Boo. Boo. Turn on Future. Trump got the look on his face like this is what happened when you like apply for the job and you get the job and you're like, damn, I don't want to fucking do this shit. Fuck. Why did I do this? And then he remembered because you was going to go to jail, my nigga.
It is my honor and pleasure to introduce to you the 45th and the 47th President of the United States of America, Donald J. Trump.
See, you know what I like about Hill? She got like that hate in her heart. I feel like everyone on the Democratic side should look like her. You know what I mean? Like, why is this nigga Joe smiling? Why is Kamala smiling? Y'all niggas should be mad. Quebec says, surprise Trump didn't request him to play YMCA. Yeah, that's a fact.
Thank you very much, everybody. Well, thank you very, very much. Vice President Vance, Speaker Johnson, Senator Thune, Chief Justice Roberts, Justices of the United States Supreme Court, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, President Biden, Vice President Harris, and my fellow citizens. The golden age of America begins right now.
Yeah, first of all, I'm so glad Jimmy Carter had to be here for this again. Yeah, I mean, he probably is the one that's shuffling this neoliberalism, but like, he kind of made up for it in his life, and I'm glad he didn't have to sit through this shit. President Carter, thank you for making it to another inauguration. When are we going to get Bush out of here, too? Oh, I guess that is dead.
From this day forward, our country will flourish and be respected again all over the world. We will be the envy of every nation, and we will not allow ourselves to be taken advantage of any longer. During every single day of the Trump administration, I will very simply put America first. Our sovereignty will be reclaimed. Our safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. And our top priority will be to create a nation that is proud, prosperous, and free. America will soon be greater, stronger, and far more exceptional than ever before.
This nigga just be talking.
I return to the presidency confident and optimistic
Why
that
is
we
he
are
speaking
at the
the
start
names
of
of
a thrilling new
sexual?
era of national success.
Obama.
A tide of change is sweeping the country. Sunlight is
I like the
pouring
bush.
over the entire world. And America has the chance to seize this opportunity like never before. But first, we must be honest about the challenges we face. While they are plentiful, they will be annihilated by this great momentum that the world is now witnessing in the United States of America. As we gather
Hey,
today,
let me
our
tell you
government.
something. That sentence does not make a lick of sense. This nigga just be stringing together fucking words. God damn. We are so back. Fuck.
Confronts a crisis of trust. For many years, a radical and corrupt establishment has extracted power and wealth from our citizens while the pillars of our society lay broken and seemingly in complete disrepair. We now have a government.
And I'm gonna continue it, folks. It was me. I'm the one that was suckling off of the teat.
Government that cannot manage even a simple crisis at home, while at the same time stumbling into a continuing catalog of catastrophic events abroad. It fails to protect our magnificent, law-abiding American citizens, but provides sanctuary.
Listen, not only do they have to clap every 10 seconds, Kyle, but like he is stopping like, hey, you niggas are going to clap for me. Absolutely. I get to do this one more time, folks. Or so you think. Remember, I didn't put my hand on the Bible, which means it doesn't count.
And protection for dangerous criminals, many from prisons and mental institutions that have illegally entered our country from all over the world. We have a government that has given unlimited funding to the defense of foreign borders, but refuses to defend American borders or, more importantly, its own people. Our country can no longer deliver basic services in times of emergency, as recently shown by the wonderful people of North Carolina, been treated so badly.
I'm talking about the blacks, folks. We've done them so
And
badly,
other
I want to
states
keep
who
it
are
up.
still suffering from a hurricane that took place many months ago, or more recently, Los Angeles.
Let me tell you something. You know what I like about Trump? He's such a little. He is such a spiteful little bee because like he won and he's like in this inauguration speech, I'm about to talk shit about you niggas that have been running the country for the last 4 years for the next 40 minutes. I'm about to eat you niggas up. That is some next level hate. You almost gotta respect it. You know what I mean?
Angeles, where we're watching fires still tragically burn from weeks ago without even a token of defense. They're raging through the houses and communities, even affecting some of the wealthiest and most powerful individuals in our country, some of whom are sitting here right now. They don't have a home any longer. That's interesting. But we can't let this happen. Everyone is unable to do anything about it. That's going to change. We have a public health system that does not deliver in times of disaster, yet more money is spent on it than any country anywhere in the world. And we have an education system that teaches our children to be ashamed of themselves in many cases, to hate our country despite the love that we try so desperately to provide to them. All of this will change starting today, and it will change very quickly. My recent election is a mandate to completely and totally reverse a horrible betrayal and all of these many betrayals that have taken place, and to give the people back their faith, their wealth, their democracy, and indeed their freedom. From this moment on, America's decline is over. Our liberties and our nation's glorious destiny will no longer be denied, and we will immediately restore the integrity, competency, and loyalty of America's government. Over the past 8 years, I have been tested and challenged more than any president in our 250-year history, and I've learned a lot along the way. The journey to reclaim our republic has not been an easy one, that I can tell you. Those who wish to stop our cause have tried to take my freedom and indeed to take my life. Just a few months ago in a beautiful Pennsylvania field, an assassin's bullet ripped through my ear.
We need better shooters.
But I felt then, and believe even more so now, that my life...
Hey, you know who in the mist? Nah, let me leave it alone. All I know is he got a haunted mansion, and he would have banged on him. Free Luigi. From, obviously, Super Mario Brothers 2, my favorite game. Free him, though.
Life was saved for a reason. I was saved by God to make America great again.
Not this nigga fucking biting off of 50 Cent, you know what I mean? Because he got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing. Head ass. Yeah. Stay seated. Stay seated, Joe. Don't stand up.
Thank you very much. That is why each day under our administration of American patriots, we will be working to meet every crisis with dignity and power and strength. We will move with purpose and speed to bring back hope, prosperity, safety, and peace for citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. For American citizens, January 20th, 2025 is Liberation Day.
This nigga just be talking. What are you talking about? I'm gonna liberate you folks. Liberate you right out of the country.
It is my hope that our recent presidential election will be remembered as the greatest and most consequential election in the history of our country. As our victory showed, the entire nation is rapidly unifying behind our agenda with dramatic increases in support from virtually every element of our society, young and old, men and women, African Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, urban, suburban, rural, and very importantly, we had a powerful win in all 7 swing states, and the popular vote, we won by millions of people.
I'm so mad they're giving him this win. This makes me so fucking mad.
To the Black and Hispanic communities, I want to thank you for the tremendous outpouring of love and trust that you have shown me with your vote. We set records, and I will not forget it. I've heard your voices in the campaign, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come Today is Martin Luther King Day, and his honor, this will be a great honor, but in his honor we will strive together to make his dream a reality. We will make his dream come true.
Absolutely, folks. His dream to make sure no women can have an abortion and to make sure that there are no Mexicans, folks. Let me tell you something. Martin, not the fan of the Mexicans, folks. He knew better than most. Absolutely fucking insane. I can't imagine. I cannot motherfucking imagine if I'm MLK and I hear this nigga talking about I'm gonna make his dream come true. Boy, if you don't shut your goofy ass up.
Thank you. Thank you. National unity is now returning to America, and confidence and pride is soaring like never before. In everything we do, my administration will be inspired by a strong pursuit of excellence and unrelenting success. We will not forget our country. We will not forget our Constitution, and we will not forget our God. Can't do that.
We can't forget God, folks.
Today, I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense. First, I will declare a national emergency at our southern border.
Standing up for that is crazy. Standing up for that is crazy. Standing up for that is crazy.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my
Look at Joe
remain
goofy ass. Yeah,
in
nigga,
Mexico
you made this happen.
policy. I will end the practice of catch and release. And I will send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country.
Kippers, thanks for stopping in and watching
Under
the demise of
orders
democracy.
I signed today, we will also
Thank you
be
about the stream.
designating the
I'll see you later.
cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Quebec, it's absolutely fucking insane. Like, what are we talking about?
And by invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, I will direct
Nick,
our
what?
government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
Great.
As Commander-in-Chief,
Sorry, great. The fascist wants to invoke what he believes is his right to send the U.S. military into America to do his Gestapo-esque bidding. Good. No problem with that, guys. Hey, guys, I'm really glad that for the 15th millionth time that as a Democratic Party we decided to run right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm really glad that, like, instead of like addressing our economic problems that we're having in this country, instead of like dealing with the working man and the working poor and giving people fucking hope, giving people health care, I'm glad instead of giving people motherfucking free education, I'm glad instead of actually making changes that benefit someone that's not a fucking billionaire, I'm glad instead of doing that, we decided to put all of our energy on trying to copy the Republicans' fascistic ideology, but like gayer, I guess. Because let me tell you something, all right? I'm your average Republican voter, all right? And the only thing stopping me from voting for, the only thing that would make me not vote for Trump is that the Democrats would do everything Trump would do, but like have an LGBTQ flag. You know, I really want my fascism, but like with a Black Lives Matter sticker. Fuck out of here. And now this is what we got. This is what we got. The U.S. government and their fascistic leader sending in U.S. government military troops into our cities to do Gestapo-like enforcement. Good. Fucking great.
I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before. Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices. The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
What are y'all standing up for? Folks, it was too cold for us to have the inauguration outside, which is the first time in our literal country's history we had it in the indoors. And what I'm going to promise you is I'm going to implement policies that are going to cause climate change to be even worse. The fuck are we talking about? Jesus Christ.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
Elon is shaking his boots right now. I am positive. By the way, let me tell you something. This speech is fucking ass. This shit is ass. No emotion. Who let this goofy nigga walk out in that fucking Stetson and bow tie? This is crazy.
We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote. I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
I can't believe we really live in a world where Elon got Trump to name a government department so that way its acronym can be a fucking meme. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Doge? My nigga, are we dead ass right now? Oh my God, Quebec! I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna look at Hillary Clinton's face, but I think I'm gonna die.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
What is this nigga talking about? What is this nigga talking about? Folks, I'm gonna let white people say the N-word. Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing, I'm gonna tell you two things. If white people can start saying the N-word legally, I'm cooked, man. All right? Because let me tell you something. If Hassan can say the N-word, what do you even need me for? You know what I mean? What the fuck do you need me for, you know? All right, this is my market cap right here, all right? Please, Donald Trump, please don't let white people say the N-word. Donald Trump, please.
Never again will the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Folks, I'm going to stop the government engineering of making you think about black people, folks. Don't worry, folks. White people are going to be able to say the N-word legally. And you will not be forced to think about black people, folks. You're welcome. Fucking Christ. Even JD is like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Folks, I don't see color, except for green.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
No. Nigga, what? Now listen, I want to make something very clear, all right? Because I am a cis het, yeah, I mean, man, yeah, I mean, so I don't mean to make light of the LGBTQ struggles and what's going on with this insane nigga is saying right now. But like, this is fucking insane. Like, my nigga, what do you mean it's the United States government official stance that gender is only two genders, man and woman? My nigga, fuck you. All right. How about that? How about you suck my fucking non-binary dick, my nigga? What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck do you think you are? You think you, as the zestiest nigga to ever sit in the fucking presidential office twice, you think you got the right to tell my favorite fucking babies, my favorite fucking Vimperers, my favorite fucking Ibbies, my sweet baby non-binaries that they don't fucking exist? How about this? The United States government can suck my fucking dick from the back. How about that, my nigga? What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck you. Fuck the United States government, if that's what that means. Fuck the Republican Party. Fuck your ugly ass hair. Fuck them goofy ass fucking eyes. Fuck that leather bag fucked skin. Fuck that ugly fucking tie and that cheap fucking suit, you fake rich motherfucker. This is America. My president is blue and my Lambo's black, nigga. Fuck out of here. And I want y'all to know I didn't misfucking quote that thing. I know this is America and my president is black and my Lambo is blue. But first of all, motherfucker Barack Obama, that's number one. And in this chat on the Blue broadcast, your president is blue. Look at the fucking title. You know what I mean? Fuck.
This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Wow. This nigga. We're gonna fucking die of polio. I'm convinced. I'm fucking convinced. Quebec said, as if we don't have any more important issues. This fucking guy, yeah, man, like this is fucking crazy. Like niggas are starving, niggas don't have house. You know what I mean? Niggas are dying from fucking curable medical interventions, dying in medical debt. But now, but you want to make it the official stance that fucking non-binary people can't exist? Fuck you. How about that? Hey, listen, in a real gender rigid society, my nigga, you wouldn't fit in it. Let me see. Nala said, well, can't be MB for 4 years. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Nala, that's actually fucking crazy. Stampeding Snell, that's a great name. First of all, thank you for popping into the chat. Said, just came in to hear you talking about non-binary people. I'm in that group and I don't feel safe. Apparently Elon did a Nazi salute. What did you think about that? Now, listen, first of all, thank you. Thank you for the follow. That really means a ton. Thank you. First of all, Stampeding Snell, I just want to say thank you for coming in to the Blue broadcast, and I mean this sincerely and honestly. You are loved, you are seen, you are fucking valid, and I will fucking slap the dog shit out of these pussy ass niggas if they try to take away your humanity. And I mean that shit. I really fucking mean that shit. See, the problem with fucking left wing commentators, the problem with our left wing and really center right politicians, that they're not really about to stand on shit. Yeah, you know what I mean, they're not ready to really get in the trenches about this shit. I will slap the motherfucking dog shit out of anyone that makes you feel like you are not a person, and I really fucking mean that shit. And I'm sorry you don't feel safe, but as long as you're in this community and as long as you are by my side, you are motherfucking safe. I promise you that. I motherfucking promise you that. I did hear about the Nazi salute. Him, Sig Highland. Listen, I we talked about it for a second. I'm gonna try to find the clip so we can look at it. It really is fucking crazy. Like, you want to talk about DEI? You got a white South African in America fucking doing Nazi Germany salutes. Yeah, I mean, like, what the fuck are we talking about? Absolutely fucking insane. And let me tell you something. I hope he hears me. I will slap the fucking dog shit out you, just so you know. I will slap the fucking dog shit out you. I really will. I really fucking will. And if I gotta slap Vivek Before I get to you, I'll do it. What are we talking about? See, left wingers not really to really put hands on niggas enough, and that's honestly the problem with our movement. Yeah, I mean, we're not really ready to put our hands on these goofy niggas. That's why they feel like they can walk around like they run shit. Run these hands, my nigga. How about that? Clip that.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
This nigga Trump, because we last time we looked at a part of the Pete Hegseth confirmation hearing, and like these niggas are, they're really like, folks, I'm going to stop our policy from turning our soldiers gay, folks. That's the most important thing. I'm very afraid of them being gay. It's actually insane. It's actually insane that, you know, if you listen to them talk and they're like, we're going to make our military lethal again. They're going to be very terrifying. Our military is already the most lethal, terrifying force on this earth. There's no military on God's green earth that is more terrifying than us. And if our military is woke and gay, then I guess being woke and gay is the most terrifying thing you can be as a military. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Nobody fucking scared of Russia. Russia getting their ass clapped by Ukrainians half the time. You know what I mean? And they apparently have the straightest fucking military on earth. What are we talking about? Give me a couple. Man, listen.
Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
Who is this nigga pointing at? Stampeding Snow said, I think the fact that this man being voted into office who represents hate and division is in on MLK Day, a man who spoke for unity and empowerment, genuinely pisses me off. Yeah, you know, we were talking about that earlier, and it is I clipped it earlier, but like, it's almost like, you know, it's a perfect representation of like what this country does, is that it systematically and brutally murders any revolutionary leaders, and then takes their corpses like a taxidermy dog, stuffs it, and then parades it around as a vestige for America's dark and evil empire expanding. You know what I mean? Like that's ultimately what it comes down to. I mean, fuck, MLK Day, I'm pretty sure it got signed into law by fucking Ronald Wilson Reagan, the literal antichrist who hated black people. You know what I mean? Like, all of this shit is fucking performed in fiction. Hey, my nigga, I don't need a Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I would rather have no Martin Luther King Jr. Day if this country stood for what Martin Luther King Jr. stood on. You know, like, I'm sick of all this performative shit. Like, I'm looking at fucking Tucker fucking Carlson. You know what I mean? A literal fucking white nationalist. You know what I mean? And we're all kikiing and clapping. Fuck that. Let me see. Stampeding Snow said, we could not have had a more contradictory day in U.S. history right now. 100%. And what is the auto mods? Hold on. Let me see. Listen, I need to fucking adjust the auto modding here, because calling Elon a piece of shit is not banned in my chat. I'll tell you that. So let's allow that. Quebec said Elon recently spoke in support of the far right political party AFD here in Germany too. Absolutely piece of shit. They're basically neo-Nazi. Yeah. I heard about that. I mean, I heard about them. And I heard that he was, of course he is, of course he is. You know what I mean? Because listen, he is an apartheid baby. I mean, like, his fucking dad is a fucking apartheid wielding emerald mine owner. You know what I mean? Like his entire existence exists because of the subjugation of black people in Africa. You know what I mean? It's absolutely fucking insane. Is that Boris Johnson in the crowd? Yeah, it's just like a fucking Nazi galore out here. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. You know what? And I hate the way the left panders to like the optics and aesthetics of like Michelle Obama and like the Obamas, like because they're black, they're somehow not fucking war criminals, and, you know, and you know, Michelle, she was first lady, she was not president, so I don't want to put that necessarily on her, but like, yo, like, it's good that she didn't fucking come to this thing. Like, my nigga, I'm not going to a lynching and I'm not going to a Nazi rally. My nigga, like, what the fuck I look like having my black ass in here? And her husband looked like a fucking goofy with his goofy ass in there. Fuck decorum. Nigga, you stand for something. You represent something. At least you're supposed to. We could have fucking elected fucking McCain and Romney if you was just gonna do the same motherfucking shit.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into. My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families. Thank you. America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now.
Stampeding Snow said, were the previous presidents allowed to reject the offer to be there? I thought they all had to be there regardless. Listen, I don't know. I can't. I mean, like you know what I mean? Like, what does it mean? Like, had to be there? Like, I'm sure there's like a certain level of decorum. I'm sure there's like a optical, you know, responsibility, tradition, yada yada yada, all of that stuff. But like, I'm sure there's not a requirement to be there. And I think it's just tradition. Like, what the fuck they gonna do? Put Barack Obama in jail? You know what I mean? Like, fuck out of here. Like, everything that they do here is 100% about protecting the institution, protecting stability, making everything seem like it's okay. Oh, it's a transfer, peaceful offering of power, and like that's all. It's all fucking performative. It's all meant to make you, and when I say you, I mean everyone watching this, everyone in America and around the world, feel like this is normal. It's normal that a fascistic, Nazi adjacent businessman rapist is assuming power and wants to use the power of the most powerful government and the most powerful military in the world to do Gestapo-like tactics on his citizenry. You know what I mean? Crazy. Stampeding Snell said, how can he claim he's a peacemaker when he's literally dividing the American system? Listen, and you know, it's so crazy because if you watch the Pete Hegseth confirmation hearings, like who's going to be defense secretary, he was like literally talking about how like they want to go to war, like they want to be doing war, like war is what they want to do. They want to make sure that they can be powerful to do war. Like, it's absolute nonsense. You know what I mean? He was just talking about wanting to fucking take the Panama Canal, take Greenland, like, you know, like, it's all fucking nonsense. It's all absolute fucking nonsense.
Now we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great...
Bro, yeah, you know what? Quebec, you were right. Hillary Clinton's face is fucking hilarious. That's actually fucking crazy. That's actually like, there's almost something refreshing about like a old white Republican like hating Mexico so fucking much and hating Mexicans so fucking much that he's like, yo, if it's called Mexico, I'm changing it. Like I guarantee you, he's gonna be changing it. He's gonna like, it's the U.S. government's official policy, folks, that it will no longer be referred to as Tex-Mex food. It will just be Tex food. Okay, the Texans have been getting the shaft from the Mexicans, not in the good way, folks, for far too long.
Great President William McKinley to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs. President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly.
But that's the thing, Snells. You know, you're right. These poor people haven't done anything to us, but you know, and that is the sickness of empire. You know, like it has to devour. You know, it's like cancer. You know, and any unlucky, any poor soul that is in the way of that is it's in for a bad fucking time. Absolutely in for a bad fucking time.
In any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China.
Yeah,
we gave it to Panama,
crazy.
And we're taking it back.
Kyle, the constant standing ovation is nuts. Bro, and like, you know, and to your point, Snells, like, like this nigga goes, he goes, folks, I want to be known as a peacemaker. I'm going to be the most peaceful president. No wars at all, except for I'm going to go to war to get the Panama Canal back. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Kyle said, get his dick out of your mouth, people. Yo, it's actually crazy. It's actually crazy. I mean, they're gobbling. They're doing tricks and bubbling on it, you know? Well,
above all, my message to Americans today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our...
And that is some scary shit right there. Expands our territory. Like, what are you talking about, my nigga? Like, what do you mean expand our territory? See? And you're right, Snells. You know, Trump wants to be the king over the entire world, and I've never been so ashamed to live here. Yeah, and you know, Snells, and I hate to be, you know, the fucking raging, angry, black leftist, but like, this has been America. You know, this is what we have been built on. You know, they just used to have the courtesy of like putting a pretty face on it. You know, changing the rhetoric about it. But like, this is us at our core. This is us without the gaslighting. This is us without the, you know, the veneer of kindness, the veneer of respectability. Like this is who we really are, you know. And I think it's important to acknowledge that, because if we want to be better, we have to acknowledge what we are in this moment. Snell said, some people are going to get hurt and lose their lives over the selfishness of this guy. Why has this become so normal? And like I said, Snell said, this is because this has always been, you know, normal. You know, we used to be better about hiding it, but like this is what Iraq was. You know, this is what Afghanistan was. You know, this is what you know, fucking Vietnam was. You know. America's about to be known as being a colonizer again. Yeah, listen, and for some of us, it never stopped being about it, you know? Quebec said, all right, time for me to crash, almost 2 a.m. Holy cow. Really enjoyed the stream. Thanks for that. It's been cathartic as hell. Take care. Quebec, first of all, thank you for following. Thank you for jumping in with us. Thank you for being part of the community. Please follow me on Blue Sky. That's where I'm most active, or Instagram. It's at President Blue and at the infamous Scott Blue on Instagram. And please tell your friends about the stream. You know, if they want some left-wing agitated propaganda, I'll try to see how I can stream so that way you're not having to be up so late. But I really appreciate it. Much love.
Expectations and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts
crazy
to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Jesus fucking Christ. I know, Elon. Look at this goofy nigga. Is that your ex-wife? Look at this goofy nigga. Get him the fuck. I don't believe in deportation except for two niggas, him and Aubrey Drake Graham. That's it. Get this goofy nigga out of here.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great nation.
Ass.
And right now our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. The spirit of the frontier is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand.
You're so right, Snells. Barron does always look uncomfortable, and like he's young, so I don't like. I got a couple jokey jokes for him, but you know, I don't really know. He's pretty young, so I don't want to, you know, put a target on his back. But yeah, I hope he don't end up like his goofy ass daddy. That's all I can say. You know, fuck.
Together, there is nothing we cannot do, and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken. I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners.
You think he got
police
that
officers
Ozempic face?
and pioneers
First of
who
all,
pushed
Nala,
onward, marched
as
forward,
a partaker
and
in
let no
an
obstacle
Ozempic
defeat
like
their
product,
spirit
let's
or
be
their
light
pride.
on him. But
Together
yes,
they laid
100%.
down the railroad,
for sure.
raised up
He need
the
to up his
skyscrapers,
dosage though.
built
I'm gonna be
great
honest with you.
highways,
Starting to catch back up on
won
him.
2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and tried.
Defeated fascism, folks, but we're gonna bring it back. I promise you, we're gonna bring fascism back better than you could have ever believed.
Over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America, promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We're going to win like never before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated.
Keep these motherfucking bots up the chat.
And we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly. And nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours. And our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Boo.
Thank you very much.
Fuck this nigga. Boo. You're washed. You got no emotion.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing America the Beautiful, please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and Carrie Underwood.
By the way, boo Carrie Underwood. Boo. Boo Carrie Underwood. Fuck out of here. See? Boo. You know, I don't know much about Carrie Underwood. I just know she's a country singer, and I figured she was a fucking Republican. Or she need a bag. What, you broke, Carrie? Snell said, thank you for streaming. I didn't want to give these people my view, but I think I've heard enough. Thank you for creating a safe space, and thank you for your kind words and reassurance. Hey, Snells, thank you for coming on. Thank you for being a part of the community. Please, join me anytime. Follow me on Bluesky. That's where I'm most active, or on Instagram. Just remember, you are loved, you are safe, and fuck this goofy. You know what I mean? Imagine letting a motherfucker that look like that, you know what I mean, tell you that you aren't a person. Yeah, fucking ridiculous. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Tell your friends. What are we doing here?
Senator Fisher will now introduce the benediction clergy.
I now call on Rabbi Ari Berman, Pastor Lorenzo Sewell, and Reverend Frank Mund to provide prayers of benediction.
I cannot believe how many fucking prayers. Listen,
And
I guess that's happening when you let the
virtue,
when you let the fucking devil
blessing,
back in the goddamn hen house. What the
character.
fuck?
Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. My boy JG in the chat. Salute to you. He said you're incredible at this. We love it. JG, why this nigga get on stage? Listen, let me tell you something. I love my people. I even love my real churchy people. You know what I mean? There's something beautiful about the way black people have let Christianity lead them to certain levels of salvation. But the way you niggas love to fucking coon, shuck, and jive for these racist ass white people, it'll never fucking sit right with me. It'll never fucking sit right with me.
Use our president.
It'll never sit right with me.
That we will live in a nation where we will not be judged by the color.
Nah. Snell said, "I'm done with all social media. I tried to use Temu and it didn't, and it doesn't even give you the option to sign in with Google. Your first option is to sign with fucking Facebook. That's crazy. That's crazy, Snells. No, I listen. I totally hear that. Snell said, I know he's not up there preaching like that. Yeah, like, and it's like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? No, I'm with you, Snells. Like, I hate using Facebook. I hate that I like Insta. I wish it was divested from Facebook. And Bluesky is cool. Like, if you were to consider a social media, Blue Sky has been kind of cool. It's like a very, very community oriented, but also I don't blame you for, staying off of that. But you can always, be here for sure. And I have a Discord up there. I haven't really done anything with it. Maybe I should try to rename it or something, but I do have a Discord, and maybe we can start a community there as well. And if I can figure out how that works.
Skin, but by the content of our character. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we are so grateful today that you will use our
having a nigga get on stage and invoke
47th
MLK
president.
is so crazy.
So we would sing with new meaning, my country.
Yeah, JG, like, what the fuck?
Land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain.
Who killed your fathers?
Let
Who
freedom
killed your
ring,
fathers?
and because
The nigga
America
you're standing next
is
to.
called to be a great nation, we believe that you will make this come true. So let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York.
Bro, this...
Let freedom
JG,
ring.
I'm sure you know
from
what I
the
mean.
heightening
This
Alleghenies
performative
of
shit for these white people, this
Let
shit right here,
freedom
this
ring.
feels like a minstrel
From
show.
the
You know what I mean? Like,
snow-capped Rockies
this
of
feels
Colorado.
like some high-level
Let freedom
coonetry.
ring.
Like, what the fuck is
from
happening
the
right now?
curvaceous hilltops of California. But God, we're asking you
Like,
not only that.
this is religious shucking
Let
and
freedom
jiving
ring
for
from
a
Stone
fucking
Mountain,
Nazi,
Georgia.
for a white
Let freedom
nationalist.
ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and every molehill in Mississippi, from every state, every city, every village, and every hamlet. And when we let freedom ring, we will be able to speed up that day where all of your children, black men and white men, Protestant and Catholic, Jew and Gentile, will be able to sing in the meaning of that old Negro spiritual, free at last. free at last.
This
Thank
is
you,
so
God
gross.
Almighty. We are free at last. If you believe where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come
Listen,
on, put
hey,
your hands together.
I know you
and
be
give
shucking
your
and jiving
great
trying to get in
God
the house for
great
sure.
glory.
That is crazy. That is fucking crazy. Trump is like, I didn't know we were still letting him in here. It was very good though. Snell said, nope, because I used TikTok and it rubbed me the wrong way how fast it came back, and seeing them thank Trump for it like he's some savior to Gen Z and sway the opinion. Yeah, no, I saw a TikTok that was actually made a really good point. Like, yo, we gotta keep our eye on Gen Alpha, because like they're going to be the ones who are gonna be able to vote next election, and like they see with no context from TikTok a message that's saying that like, oh, thank you, President Trump, for yada yada yada, bringing back this app, and they don't have any of the context of like the TikTok ban was originally Trump's move that the Democrats thwarted until this crazy thing happened and TikTok became a bastion for the liberation of Gaza and Palestine, something that they couldn't control, and then decided to now make it their thing. But they don't get that context. They don't understand that. And so here we are. So yeah, that TikTok shit. Honestly, I'm only using TikTok right now because its algo is so fucking good, and I'm trying to get the clips from this show out there so that way I can bring in more like-minded people like you guys over here. Because with me being A, black, B, new to the streaming space, and being a political streamer, and now I have to have that designation, I'm gonna get no fucking motion from Twitch. They're not gonna put me on anything that's gonna get me traction, so I'm gonna have to use clips of these smaller stuff to get people in the door. Let me see. Yeah, this is not freedom. You're right, Snells. JG said, we all know people like that. Yeah, one hundo P. Snell said, all right, I'm leaving for real. I'm so fucking heated. Yeah, for real. Hey, I love you, Snells. Nala said the check had to have been big. Yo, what's so crazy, Nala? It wasn't that big. Listen, these niggas will sell you down the fucking river for a couple pennies. What's crazy? First of all, he would probably do it for exposure. Second of all, Trump not paying the bill. That nigga historically does not pay his bills. You know what I mean? Kyle said, I'm just waiting for the rug pull to happen so Trump and Melania's coins and hopefully fuck over all his supporters. Honestly, absolutely. And you know what? And if you've been in this broadcast before, you'll know. See, intellectual like me, I would never buy Trump coin or Melania coin. I have put all my money into Haktua coin. You know what I mean? And it's gonna go to the moon, and it's gonna spit on that thing for sure. Also, I support women, but not Melania because she's effectively Michael Jackson right now.
Almighty
Another
and
prayer?
eternal God,
Nigga, this is crazy.
we gather here today
Absolutely
silenced.
not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Then we will not,
No.
and to God alone.
How did we jump there? What the
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our national anthem.
fuck? Is this in Italian? Kyle, you support this? This is the most Tony Soprano looking nigga I've ever seen. Absolutely. Kyle, does this represent your people? Nah. Sorry, brother. Get that the fuck out of here. Look at Obama goofy ass. Nigga making me mad.